We walk out that door. When I walk out the door, it's when it's gonna feel it already.
Brenda Stenner gets emotional thinking about what will be her final day at Sutherland Bakery, a place she practically grew up working at.
Started on co-op. Never in a million years thought I would be here this long.
The Bay City staple is closing its doors after a century, 67 of it owned by the same family. Longtime customers say they are sad to see it go.
It breaks your heart, but, you know, families grow old and they grow up, and this is what happens.
Yeah. For years, Patty Borch has been bringing her dog Taco by the bakery every day to get a treat from the ladies. She says she's going to miss that part of her daily routine.
Oh, I remember this place, and I'm going to be 71 this month. I remember this place when I was little, and my mother used to bring me here for donuts.
There is a lot of history here at the bakery. To give you an idea of how much this place here is 45 years old, and it's not even the oldest piece of equipment in the building.
I want to say that it's been here for the 67 years that they've owned it. Yeah, they don't make these anymore, and it still works.
The bakery has been sold to a new owner who plans to keep the name, but Brenda Stenner says she knows it won't be the same.
A lot of memories, a lot of good times, a little bit of arguing here and there, but we've had fun, yes.
In Bay City, Sherry Hardman, WNEM, TV5. A loud and fired-up crowd greeted gubernatorial candidate Mark Schauer in Saginaw this morning.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. I love you all. This is our fight. It's our time.
It's one of several stops Schauer is making across the state today.
Campaign in every one of our 83 counties and working to continue to crisscross the state. It's about having volunteers helping to carry the message.
And that means hitting the pavement.
We're walking for a UAW endorsed candidate today. Are you going to vote on the election day?
With less than 2 weeks before the election, supporters are out knocking on doors, trying to reach those last few voters to get their message across.
They just know that they turn out for the presidential election. They really don't come out for midterms. So it's up to us, those that really benefit from having people in office that support our causes. It's important for us to get out and to let the community know.
Kim Hamilton is one of the potential voters the campaign is trying to reach.
I think it's important for them to get to the ones on the east side of Saginaw because from voter turnout in the past, it's not been high. And for them to get out and to talk to people and let them know what's going on and what they need to get out and vote is a great thing.
And with a tight race, getting every voter to the polls is key. Schauer says it's the only way to come out on top.
We win campaigns on the ground. I've always won tough elections in tough districts, and you do it by knocking on doors, making phone calls, talking to people directly, having neighbors talk to neighbors. That's the best way to campaign.
In Saginaw, Sherry Hardman, WNEM, TV5.
The only thing that you have with you all the time is your hands, your body, and your mind.
Gary Hausbeck has been a martial arts instructor for more than 20 years. He says learning how to use your body as a weapon when faced with a dangerous situation can often be the key to surviving it.
Lift their hips. Yes, that's good. Really, that's what martial arts is military combat for self-defense.
And many women in the Saginaw area may be thinking about ways to protect themselves. As police search for this man, the suspect in a string of sexual assaults in the city, Hausbeck offers some simple moves women can use to fight off an attacker.
When you think of self-protection or fight, you think of punching. But most women don't have the power or they don't have the knowledge of where to strike. So I teach 3 basic strikes to women, and this is one. Instead of punching somebody, they will get more force out of an actual slap. And if they hit any place in the head, the ear, the temple, the jaw, they're even taught to police officers, if you're going to hit someone, take them down, hit there. It affects the nervous system, they drop. If they had to hit someone, they just keep their arm relaxed and stiff, and they turn their body, and you can see the force that's created on a slap. So if someone's choking you, the one thing you can do is quickly just grab their wrists. I'm not going to claw at her eyes or grab the groin. I'm going to grab the wrist. I want to contain her and keep her here. And I'm going to bring my legs up over the shoulders like this, and I just lift.
Tap.
This breaks both her arms. And
Bell took part in the demonstration today. She says while she feels like she needs to practice the moves, it's a start to learning how to protect herself.
These are very quick things that you could to do to, help.
Halbach says at the end of the day, being able to defend yourself may be a lifesaver.
It's almost an insurance policy for tragedy.
I think it's a good thing. I think we need more of them.
Saginaw resident Maurice Scott says there seems to be a change in the attitude within his community.
I mean, they're saying, okay, enough is enough.
More and more residents have been taking action, calling in tips, leading to some major arrests. Sergeant Reggie Williams of the Saginaw Police says it's making a big difference.
Arrest early this morning from that home invasion was 2 witnesses that stepped up at the scene. So we didn't even have to wait for a tip or a call in. They stepped up at the scene, so that was great.
When the police department was reduced to 55 officers July 1st, some wondered how effective they would be in dealing with the violence in the city. But since then, they've made several high-profile arrests.
I really think people may have thought that things are going to be worse because we had less. But what we have is our patrol officers that are stepping up. They're doing more with less. Our detectives are doing the same. And the collaboration with the state police has been phenomenal.
Maurice Scott says that teamwork is exactly what this city needs.
I think so. It's nice to see, like, the state boys riding around. I appreciate that, for people like me that work 2 jobs, instead of these people that's out here not doing anything, it's a good thing.
In Saginaw, Sherry Hartman, WNEM, TV5.
What do you think of all this snow?
I don't like it at all.
It's been a while since we've seen these. Salt trucks out in full force, dealing with our first significant snowfall of the season.
I had coffee this morning, and when I was there for about an hour, and I came outside and all the snow was here. I'm like, what the heck?
Mother Nature had taken it easy on us this winter, but now she's hitting us hard and catching many of us off guard this weekend.
It was too good to be true. It was in November, December, no snow. Now all of a sudden, rain.
And that has led to accidents popping up all over mid-Michigan.
Yesterday, when it first started coming down, it was a little different story. It was a little rough at first, but things are under control now.
And some say seeing the white stuff blanket the ground is long overdue.
It's lovely. I mean, I haven't been here in 18 years, and it's good to see some snow.
Not just the snow we'll have to deal with this week. Temps are expected to drop dramatically, letting us know winter is here.
Well, I think, a nice cold winter lets us appreciate the spring and the summer a lot more.
I like the snow. Nothing better in Michigan than snow.
In Saginaw County, Sherry Hartman, WNEM, TV5.